What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we are in the medieval UNESCO town of Toruń in Poland, and we're going to bring you on a food tour around this amazing place. We're going to be tasting lots of different varieties of food, so let's go. I hope you enjoy the video. This video is brought to you by the Department of Promotion and Tourism of Toruń.
We would like to thank them very much for giving us the opportunity to show you this beautiful part of the world.
Absolutely. Enjoy the video, guys.
The first stop on our list today is going to be Chleb I Vino, which translates to bread and wine, which is directly located here in the center of Toruń.
Perfect.
Now in Chleb I Vino, I ordered the fried calamari with a super crispy batter on them. I never had calamari that tasted this way, to be honest. You know, usually you get the calamari that have kind of a beige type of batter, but oh my god, these calamari were hands down the best calamari that I've ever had. Even if you compare it to Croatia or maybe Italy, it doesn't compare at all. The calamari were so good, really golden fried. It was just absolutely tasty, and you had like a little bit of a mayonnaise on the side, kind of looked like a chipotle type of mayonnaise, which was so good. And then my main course, I went with the duck. It came with beetroot, mashed potatoes, and the duck itself, it looked like it was a little bit caramelized with apples on top, and it was so tasty. It was a huge dish though, so I didn't finish it. I had to tap out. The duck tapped me out basically. The duck won the fight against me, but it was so delicious. The duck was really juicy, and you could really taste on the skin that it was a little bit caramelized, and it was just duck heaven. It was amazing, my god.
Okay guys, for me, I stuck with carbs on top of carbs on top of some more carbs. I had breadsticks for starters, and boy oh boy were they amazing. So it came with a spicy mayo dip, and it just complemented it so beautifully. The garlic in the breadsticks just paired so well with the spicy mayo, and it was a taste sensation in my mouth. The portion size is absolutely massive in this restaurant, so come prepared and come hungry, even if you are just going to have appetizers, because wow, that dish is something else. Now for the main, I myself love Italian cuisine, so I went for a pizza, and a carbonara pizza at that. And let me tell you something guys, this was coated with Parmesan cheese. The flavor on it, it was wafer thin, proper true Italian style pizza, and this restaurant had impeccable service. The waiters could not be any more friendly, and the general layout and interior of this restaurant was just something else. The lighting was perfect, the atmosphere, the ambience was amazing. They had a fantastic music playlist playing there, early 2000s type of vibes in the restaurant, which is exactly why we didn't film in the restaurant, just due to copyright reasons. That's why we're out here giving you guys a quick depiction of what our experience was like. We wish that you could be sitting in that restaurant with us enjoying that meal, because oh my god, it was life-changing.
By the way, Quentin Tarantino had a meal in that same restaurant, Chleb I Vino. So what is good enough for Quentin Tarantino is certainly good enough for us. For dinner today, we are going to go to the restaurant called Piernikova, which is one of the most and highly recommended places in all of Toruń.
Now apparently Piernikova has a famous celebrity chef that runs this restaurant, Chef Witkowski, and we are very, very excited to sample some of this incredible food. Let's go and check the restaurant out. The evening at restaurant Piernikova really started off with a bang. The entrance to this restaurant gave us such a warm, special and inviting feeling. And when we went in, we started off with a gin and tonic Monkey 47, or I did myself. Naomi decided to opt for a beautiful sparkling glass of their Prosecco, and the drinks were really something special. We were then greeted with an amazing plate of their homemade gingerbread, which had their own spices mixed in, and it had this amazing creme fraiche dip with a green onion oil, and oh my god, it was something else. Beef tartare for me for the entree. It had this incredible fresh egg yolk on top with plenty of spices mixed in there too, and the texture of this dish was just incredible. Very special, very unique, and something I'll remember for a long time. Naomi for the entree had a gingerbread herring which had these pickled vegetables on top and a stuffed potato too, and wow, I tried some of this from Naomi's plate, and let me tell you something, this dish was very special. The flavor combinations in this dish and the crunch of those pickled vegetables blended in all to make this amazingly special entree that again we will not forget anytime soon. Now, it was Riesling week, so we decided to go for 2 amazing glasses of this white wine, and we were having the time of our lives here, taking it all in. Now, next up was the main courses, and we got 2 incredibly special dishes for mains as well. Naomi decided to go for the rainbow trout, and this had an incredible lime mousse over the top. The texture of this one was very, very unique and special in many ways as well, and when you paired all of the different flavor combinations on this dish together, it added up to be one hell of a bite. You can see Naomi was really dancing away to the taste, playing the drums as well to this incredible dish. Now this for me was the Piernikova burger, and let me tell you something guys, this was probably up there with one of the tastiest burgers that I have ever had. There was a delicious red onion jam on there, and it was layered with juicy beef and kind of a shortbread tasting bun as well. The bite on this burger was butter smooth. My teeth just sunk into this, and it was something to behold. I cannot get over the taste of this burger. Now, desserts. I went for a brownie. Naomi went for a tiramisu with gingerbread. How cool does that sound? Now, the brownie for me, this was absolutely incredible. There was layers of strawberry, mint, and beautiful cream on there as well. The bouncy texture and bite with this chocolate mousse on top, it was just unbelievably tasty, so decadent, so rich, and I could not get over the taste of this one. I wanted to have about 10 more. Naomi here is diving into this amazing gingerbread tiramisu, and this by far was probably the ultimate dish. Because we were in Toruń gingerbread is an absolute must, so we had to go for that one. Now this, look how interesting this is. This is basically a honeycomb that came down. We thought it was basically a honeycomb espresso. One of the great staff showed us over and we ended up having a sample of this incredible honeycomb that they use for tea in Piernikova. And oh my god, the taste of this honeycomb, it just blew our minds, and it was a fantastic way to cap off such an incredible evening in this restaurant.
Now the last stop for this absolutely amazing food tour is going to be the Jan Oilbracht brewery. We heard that it's one of the most popular breweries in all of Toruń, and we're going to try and see if we can sample some of the beer and obviously try the food as well. I can't wait. After arriving at the brewery, we checked out the menu outside for a second just to see what we are going to order. And oh my god, the inside of this brewery is just so stunning. You can see those distillery kegs there for the beer itself, and we even got to witness 2 of the employees there brewing the beer. I think we saw them adding some malt to the brewing process. We had to try a few beers, so we just ordered a taster of 4 different beers. They were Pilsner, a Weiss beer, a gingerbread beer, and an American wheat beer. Now, my personal favorite was the Pilsner, and Luke went with the gingerbread beer as his personal favorite. Now, as a starter, Luke ordered the spicy barbecue wings and a spicy tomato sauce, and I went with the sweet potato fries with this beautiful chive mayonnaise. Those starters were just out of this world delicious, and it paired beautifully with the beer. Now let's talk business here. I went with these beautiful parpadelle as the main dish, and Luke went with a steak, and have a look at this beautiful drizzle here. So tasty. It's just mouth-watering food. My parpadelle came with some asparagus and a nice egg on top, and they were just so juicy and delicious. Luke's beef tenderloin steak came with this beautiful roasted bone marrow and a Jim Beam demi-glace sauce. Just so mouth-watering. I tried it myself. Absolutely beautiful. We can really recommend the Jan Oilbracht brewery and would like to say thank you for hosting us on this beautiful afternoon.
Wow. What last few days have been absolutely spectacular. We want to say a special thank you to the tourism office of Toruń. Bartosz in particular, you have been an absolute hero. Thank you so much for sponsoring our stay here in Toruń. All of these restaurants, thank you so very much. Yeah, we
would like to say thank you as well to every single waiter and every single restaurant, because they accommodated us just perfectly. We felt welcome everywhere, and we really appreciate the work you guys are doing. I'm sorry, I ate so much that I just feel like I'm gonna fall into a coma.
Yeah, we had that brunch there in the Jan Oilbracht brewery, and drinking beer during the day is not something that we are very accustomed to. It was absolutely fantastic experience nonetheless. We definitely will be back at some stage to Toruń, because oh my god, what a place. There's just an unlimited amount of things that you can do, as you can probably tell from our previous videos in Toruń. But this was a little bit of a food tour around the medieval town. We tried some of the best restaurants and we had some incredible experiences. We will leave all of the restaurants that we visited in the description of this video, so when you guys are here, go and check those places out because they are unbelievable.
Fantastic.
But for now, my name is Luke.
My name is Naomi.
We are the two mad explorers.
And this is your reminder to keep exploring.
We'll see you guys in the next video. We're
Thanks
off to a new location today.
Thanks for watching.
Bye bye.